everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It is Jen with Tul Needle Plans, and I am back with another memory spread. For this week, I will be planning out the week of July 24th through July 30th, and I'm using this absolutely stunning kit from Papertrailplans called Move with the Sea. I fell in love with this kit as soon as they showed a preview for it on their Instagram. Now, first of all, I'm already in love with Susie and Jess's shop. They are some of the most talented sticker designers, sticker kit designers. Is that the right word? Anyways, their shop I'm addicted to. I feel like their kits are so elegant and dainty, and the artwork is always to die for, and their kits are always so deluxe, especially with how many different add-ons you can get. Obviously, I showed you guys at the beginning, I got not every. I got pretty much almost all of the add-ons. There was like a couple of the add-ons that I didn't get. I didn't get the quotes or the torn paper strips, but I had so many different add-ons for this kit. I almost didn't have to pull in I don't think I pulled in any other extra deco because they're starting to make foiled add-on deco sheets for their kits, and I picked up 2 because I knew I wanted to have enough for this kit. I had a vision with this kit. I've been massively inspired by, obviously I'm always inspired, but I said it in my last plan with me, I've been really trying to push my creative muscles outside of what I normally do in my spreads, and I've been getting a lot of inspiration from some of my favorites. In my last spread, I was massively inspired by Tay with doing that middle scene, and in this one, I noticed that Rachel of Gathered Plans, she's been doing a lot of scenes down at the bottom of the columns using the large journaling deco, and I love that so much. I thought that was so cool, and it's something different, and it involves a lot of layering, which I'm a huge fan of, so I did something like that in this spread because I loved all of the deco pieces, and that was one thing I told myself when I ordered this kit. I was like, okay, if I get all of these add-ons, I have to try and use as much of it as possible because I'm trying to use a little bit more thought in terms of what I use in my kits, because obviously I have leftovers and I have a couple of other planners that I use leftover stickers in, but by the end of this planner and then my highlights planner and my functional planner, I want that all of the sheets and all the add-ons to be used up, which I'm very proud to say I've been able to do. So I'm really happy with the way that this turned out. So kind of like in my last spread, I went a little bit more simple with as simple as, I think it's simple in my opinion. I went a little bit more simple with the day covers. I did pull in the garlands that came with the foiled add-on, and I layered it with the floral trim. I love that look. I think it's so pretty. I did add some foiled bubbles and fish and some of the little deco pieces so it looks like an underwater scene, which I think is so cute. I just loved all of the little sea creature deco pieces that came with the kit. I just thought it was adorable. That's one thing that you can make, guarantee if you get a Papertrailplans kit. If you're not as much of a floral fanatic like me, they have a section in their kits that has floral and deco pieces, and if you don't use as much floral as I do, that's probably more than enough. Actually, it's so funny because Papertrailplans is one of the only shops that I only have to order one floral sheet because their floral sheets are one whole page. And I always have enough for all 3 of the planners that I use. So it's really good. Susie and Jess just really know how to maximize space. But anyways, I did another horizontal sidebar, and I am in love with the way that I did it. I just slurred the way that I did it. Oh my gosh. I did make a boo-boo. You guys saw I put the month script up there in the top corner, and I don't know why I did that because I knew I was going to do a horizontal sidebar because I had a vision for how I wanted these deco pieces to look. You'll see I end up moving it over in the middle. So I didn't use a large month script. I ended up using the small one just because I didn't want to waste it since I already had it up in the top corner. But I kind of like it because I had a lot going on in the sidebar. So I think the little July script, I think it works for what I was going for. But as you can see, I'm doing down at the bottom of the columns, I'm doing these scenes, and I had so much fun. And like I said, I've been inspired by Rachel. She's been doing a lot of this, a lot of like scenes down at the bottom of the columns. And I had so much fun layering all of these scenes together. And I think I did a total of, I did 3 scenes. So I did one big scene across the Tuesday, Wednesday columns. On the first half, and then I did a scene in between Saturday and Sunday, and that's what I'm doing here with the jellyfish. Actually, this jellyfish deco piece was the first one that inspired me. Like, that's the deco piece that I was like, yes, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I end up doing another scene on Thursday, and you'll see I pull in like the little seahorse, and I love it. I think it's so cute, and it's like, yeah, I don't have as much space to write down everything that I have written down in my highlights journal, but like I said in my last one, it means that I have to be like really intentional about the things that I choose to write down in my columns, which I don't know, I'm not mad at. I had so much fun, and again, it's a way to use up stickers from the sticker kit, and I don't know, I had so much stinking fun. And yeah, I don't know what else there's to say about. Oh yeah, so you can see when I first started the scene, I kind of had it starting on Monday going into Tuesday, and I wanted to extend it because there was that little fish. I don't know what kind of fish that is, but he was kind of in between the Tuesday, Wednesday column. So I decided to add another swatch box and some florals and then some foiled deco pieces. I did pull in some foiled jellyfish from Sadie's stickers to kind of fill in some of those gaps, and also because there were so many intricate jellyfish deco pieces in this kit, I figured those jellyfish from Sadie Stickers would be perfect. So I had so much fun trying to like stretch my creative muscles with this kit, and I think I said it in the last one, but I've really been having a ton of fun getting more creative with my spreads. So anyways, moving on to the day-to-day. On Monday, I'm starting off by marking gym time. I pulled in a swatch sticker, layered it with some florals and some deco pieces. That little running shoe icon, that's actually an icon that me and my mom created. I think it's so cute. I talked about it in my last one, but I've been trying to pull in more icons that my mom and I have made together. I'm so spoiled. I have a mom who makes me stickers, and I can't be happier for that. But anyways, I pulled in one of those flourishes from Crafts by Towie, one of my favorites. I don't really pull those in very often. I'm running out. I don't know if Tao still has them in her shop. I hope she does, because I need to pick up more. I'm running out. But I accented that with some deco from the kit. I marked that I visited with my adopted grandpa on this day, so I marked that with some florals, and then the little house icon is from White Deer Stationery. I pulled in a ton of like single dot foiled pieces from Sadie Stickers, just because I feel like they look like tiny, again, like those little tiny particles that you would see in the ocean, or like mini bubbles. I don't know, I think it's cute. I am marking that I finished up a plan with me. I think it was probably the plan with me from the week before, the 2 Little Bees plan with me, because at this point I believe I was fully caught up in my planner. So to mark that, I pulled in a quarter box that came with the kit, layered it with some florals. I pulled in one of those foiled fish deco pieces that came with the add-on for the kit. And then the planner icon is from Crafts by Towie. Then I marked that I played with stickers. That could mean a whole lot of things. But to mark that, I pulled in some more florals, and then that little pen pouch is from White Deer Stationery. And then I'm marking Happy Mail. I've been slowly collecting stickers. Like, I'm actually getting ready to film a haul. And it's from stickers that I've been sitting on for like, I want to say a couple months, because I've been trying to use my collection and only buy stickers that I think I'm going to use in my upcoming like sticker kit lineup for the year, because I've been going through my collection, destashing stickers, especially sticker kits and everything, and I've been trying to be just a little bit more intentional about the use of stickers. So I haven't really been purchasing stickers. So I've been slowly building up this haul, and it's, I think, about time for me. I think the stack is big enough finally for me to do a haul. So I think that's what I'm going to do after I get done with this voiceover. But to finish off Monday, I did teach a Zoom class. So to mark that, I pulled in some florals, and then the little yoga mat is from White Deer Stationery. Okay, jumping over to Tuesday, I marked sleeping in, and I pulled in one of the midi boxes that came with the kit. I love in Susie and Jess's format, they add so many midi boxes. Like, you have the regular, like, third, quarter, and I think they have one row of half boxes in their format. I don't use half boxes anymore, so I could not tell you. But they have just like a whole myriad, like a whole bunch of midi size boxes, which are my personal favorite boxes to use whenever I am doing a spread. So I love the variety and the options that you have for midi boxes in Papertrailplans kits. So I pulled in one of their midi boxes, layered it with some florals, and then those adorable slippers icons. That's another one that my mom made, which I was so happy about. I marked that I went over to my best friend's house. I think I was helping prep airbrush kits. So to mark that, I pulled in another house from White Deer Stationery, layered it with some deco. Then I marked that I had to take my brother and my dad to the airport because they were going to Colorado to go and help my older brother. He's been doing renovations on a new house that they were moving into, and my brother and my dad were going to go help him move. So I took them to the airport, and I love the way that I marked that with the little lace oval and then some floral and all like the bubble deco and little fish and starfish. I love all the undersea deco that came out with this kit. It's just so cute. And then of course the airplane icon is from White Deer Stationery. Okay, I marked that I went to the gym on this day, and I think that was out of order. I think I went to the gym first and then I went to the airport, but the way I wanted to mark going to the airport, it wouldn't fit down at the bottom because I was going to run into that scene. So it is what it is. So to mark going to the gym, I marked that with one of the swatch boxes that came with the kit, pulled in some florals and some deco, and then once again, the little shoe icon is a custom that my mom and I made together. Oh, I love being able to pull in those icons. Okay, on Wednesday, I marked sleeping in the same way as I marked it on Tuesday with the midi box, the florals, and the deco. I try to pull in different, different sea life deco on the boxes that I marked sleeping in. So you see on Tuesday, I did it with shells. And then on Wednesday, I marked it with the starfish, which I think is so cute. Pulled in another one of those slippers icons that me and my mom made together. And I pulled in a Crafts by Towie flourish every other day this week, except for Sunday. I missed Sunday. Oh well. But then I marked that I got ready for the day, and I marked that with another quarter box, some florals, and some starfish deco, and then the little compact icon is from White Deer Stationery. And this was the day that I saw the Barbie movie. I went and I saw it with one of my best friends. I marked it with one of the lace ovals, some deco, and then the little film reel is another icon that my mom and I made. I'm going to be using tons of those icons in upcoming spreads, so I'm sorry if you guys really like these icons. They are custom. They're just ones that me and my mom made together, so I do apologize. I can't list the shop. So, then there was a plans change episode on this day, which I was so happy about. I love watching the plans change with, I think this was the plans change that Rachel, Tay, and Lauren were on. And that one was so wild. It was so funny. I love the plans change because I feel like it's just a way for the whole planner community to just kind of hang out and like chat with each other. And, you know, we get to watch some of our favorite people do some of our favorite things. So I marked that with some florals, and then the little icon is from White Deer Stationery. Okay, so on Thursday, I marked that I had to get up early, and I marked that with another swatch box that came with the kit, layered it with some florals and some starfish deco, and then the little alarm clock is from Crafts by Towie. And then I marked that I had to take my best friend's daughter to gymnastics because My best friend and her husband were out of town, so I ended up taking her to gymnastics. And then I marked that we had a lazy day at home, and I really liked the way that I marked it. I pulled in another one of these lace boxes that came with the kit, layered it with some florals on either side of the column, and then in the foil deco page, there was this shell foil deco piece, and you can see it was kind of like in like a half U shape. It was like a corner piece, so I was able to kind of layer it there on the side, which I don't know how to like describe it, but I really like the flow and the shape of that sticker, to quote Lauren. I just feel like it accented it really, really well. And then to cap off the day, I edited a plan with me, and I marked that. I layered a piece of the alcohol ink swatch with some florals, pulled in some foil deco. You can see I pulled in another one of those foiled little fishies, some bubbles, and then the icon is from White Your Stationery. And you see, I have to get creative with the way that I lay these stickers down and like really choose what to mark in my columns, like, because I didn't want to run into that scene. I didn't have enough space. Okay. So on Friday, I marked sleeping in again, same way as I marked it on Tuesday and Wednesday, with the little midi box, the florals, and the little slippers icon that my mom made. Pulled in another Crafts by Towie flourish. And this was the day my little brother's girlfriend was moving into a new apartment. She is going to school here in our town, and she was living in like student housing. Basically, she had some roommates, and so for this upcoming semester she moved into her own place. It's this adorable little townhouse basically, and my brother, since he was in Colorado, he was like, can you make sure? And of course, I love his girlfriend. She's like the sweetest thing on the planet. So I was like, of course I will help her move. Absolutely. So I love the way that I marked it. I pull in a lace circle that came with the kit. I love how many lace boxes come with Papertrailplans kits. I tried to use a lace box every day. The only day I didn't use a lace box was Saturday, and that's because I had a very long event and I'll show you guys how I marked that. I really like the way that I marked that, but I wanted to use a lace box at least once a day. I just love the lace boxes so much. So I marked that with the lace circle, pulled in some floral deco and also some clip art deco, and then the little moving van is from White Your Stationery, and I love those little moving trucks. They're so stinking cute. Okay, jumping down, I marked that I had to buy balloons because we had a ton of balloon events coming up. So I marked that using a piece of torn paper that came with the kit, layered it with some florals and some undersea foil deco, and then the little credit card icon is from Crafts by Towie. Then I marked that I dropped my little brother's girlfriend off over at my parents' house, hung out over there for a little bit because her power was on because they were doing a make ready, but they weren't going to be finished doing the make ready until that following Monday. And she wasn't going to have power until Monday because she had to go to the city and turn on her utilities. So to save from staying in a ridiculously overheated apartment for the next few days, I took her over to my parents' house to stay until she could go over and get her power turned on that following Monday. So did that, and then I came home and had a YouTube binge. Probably watched a bunch of like planner stuff on YouTube. It's some of my favorite content to watch. That and beauty stuff on YouTube. It varies, but to mark YouTube binge, I pulled in some florals from the kit, and then the icon is another one that me and my mom made together, which I was so insanely happy with. Okay, Saturday. I had to get real creative because on Saturday, me and my husband had a very long event that we had to go and do. So we had to get up super early for that. So to mark that, I pulled in another swatch, some florals, and the little seahorse foil deco piece is from the kit. The little alarm clock is one of the icons that me and my mom made together, and I love it. You guys have heard me say it before, but I love using alarm clocks to mark getting up early. It's one of my favorite ways to do that. So we made a bunch. And then, okay, so me and my husband had this 7-hour event that we had to do, and that took up like the biggest part of my day. So to mark that, I pulled in this journaling sticker that came with one of the journaling add-ons, and I layered it with some foil deco pieces and some bubbles. I pulled in that jellyfish clip art piece, and I just love the way that that looks. I think it's so cute. And that took up pretty much the majority of my day. And then the last thing that I marked for Saturday was me and my husband went to Golden Corral because we were outside pretty much all day in the heat, just like sweating. I don't know. And we were exhausted by the end of it too, because that heat, I don't know if you guys have ever been to Texas, but like the heat in Texas literally zaps everything out of you. Like you don't even have to be doing anything. You just outside for that many hours, you get so exhausted. And we were starving by the end of it. So we went to Golden Corral, and it was my husband's decision. He was like, man, you know what's just sounding like it's going to hit different is Golden Corral. I was like, you know what? Let's go. So we went and did Golden Corral, which I love. And I marked that with some florals. And then the little icon is from Crafts by Towie. And okay, so on the 30th, this was my husband's birthday. So I marked that with one of the lace ovals that came with the kit. And I did that all special, and I marked it with some florals, and then another one of those, the flow of that like shell deco sticker. And then the little balloon icon is another one that me and my mom made. And I just had to mark it's super special for my hubby's birthday. We did sleep in on this day. I asked my husband, I was like, you want to get up early for church? He was like, I want to sleep in. I was like, all right, babe, it's your birthday. So we slept in, also because we were so exhausted from like we've been going for like the past, well, we always just go. So we were really tired. I marked that we had dinner over at his grandma's house. She made a special birthday dinner for him. And then for the rest of the day, we just hung out together. That's what he wanted to do. So I marked that with some florals. And then I love that little kissy lips icon from White Deer Stationery. I think that came out as like a Valentine's Day sheet, but I love it to mark like just hanging out with my hubby and stuff like that. And then I just filled in the bottom of this column with some more deco pieces, just so I didn't have a bunch of empty space left over, and just to make it look a little bit more complete. But yeah, these are the leftovers I had. As you can see, I had a ton of leftovers, so I was glad I had some extra planners to use these leftovers with. But these are the leftovers along with the Viv Wiggle. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jen. I do planner things. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope everybody is staying safe and staying well, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next Plan With Me. Bye, guys.